I'm Brooks Roberts.
And I'm Preston, and we're the owners of Lost Pizza Company.
We grew up together, we're friends, and grew up in the Mississippi Delta, and Preston's parents had a restaurant in Indianola, and we hung out there a lot and always kind of dreamed about opening a restaurant, but then we went to college and both kind of went our separate ways and got real jobs. I knew I didn't want to do that forever, so I kind of bailed and went to the Virgin Islands, and Preston did the same thing. We were hanging out at a little beach bar called Lost Dog Pub in St. Croix. It kind of had the same vibe. They had signs that they had collected from all the other restaurants and bars over the years that have been destroyed by hurricanes, and they had them, you know, a collection of all this just random stuff all over the walls, and we really liked the feel of the place. And every time we'd talk, we'd bring up the restaurant idea. I had flown back to Mississippi for a friend's wedding, and there was a building that was up for sale next door to his parents' restaurant that's been open for 50 years. And he was like, "Oh, it's a sign, that's our building." And I said, you know, we'll make them an offer, and if it works out, I'll pack up and move home and we'll do it. And the next day, Preston called me and he said, pack your bags, we're opening a restaurant. So everybody thought we were crazy. Even when we were kids, we always had an eye for junk, and we always collected this stuff. And my wife was really excited when we opened our first restaurant because it gave me a place to start putting all of my stuff, all of my collections of stuff. A lot of our recipes were you know, family recipes. Preston's, you can't tell, he's Italian. So he has a lot of family recipes that we used, and we tweaked a little bit here and there, but almost everything we make is made from scratch every day. We, you know, cut up all our produce fresh every day, make dough from scratch every day. Our sauces, most of our salad dressings are made from scratch, and not many people outside of the Delta know, but Mississippi Delta's big hot tamale place. You know, there's a hot tamale trail that goes across the South, and so we had to incorporate Mississippi Delta hot tamales. But yeah, we do focus on the pizza. That's our, you know, our main focus. But we try to have some other stuff so that our regular customers don't get burnt out on just eating pizza all the time. We had a friend who was interested in doing a franchise store in Tupelo, John Mark Elliott, and so we worked everything out and tried out the franchise thing with his store in 2010 in Tupelo, and it really took off. It did really well, and so we figured out pretty quick that if we're going to continue to grow, that was the path we needed to go down. And so we kind of shifted gears and started working more on the franchise company and growing that. PDQ, our POS vendor, they know exactly how we want it to be set up. They send out technicians, usually the same technicians for each location, come out and they fly them in and spend a few days setting everything up, training everybody. That relationship has definitely made it a lot easier to grow and to open more franchise stores. Like I said, that's just one less thing that we have to worry about because we know it's going to be taken care of. And having those resources makes it a lot easier to grow. That's very important. So we try to look for places where we find our little niche where we can get in with the community and really, you know, be a part of the community instead of just another place in Food Row. I don't think we can complain. I still love it every day, and I can't picture doing anything else.